So last night I wrote this page on the sin of gluttony because last night I felt like I overate, like out of pure pleasure for my stomach instead of gratefulness to God that this is food that keeps me alive. But just I wrote it down about what this sin does, what it carries, and what it brings. So I hope this helps someone else if they're struggling with the same sin or want deliverance. God has sent this video to you for a reason. All right. So the sin does absolutely nothing but rob you. It gives you food to satisfy you for a short time. It's a short-term pleasure. You constantly don't feel full, so you feel the need to eat this, eat that. Truly, never being full ever. It just fills you up with pleasure and short-term satisfaction. And it's never satisfied. That demon, that sin, as I've just said like 5 seconds ago, is never satisfied, and it will continue to distract you. The more you focus on fulfilling your stomach's wants, the more that you start to actually stop focusing on things you have needed to do, wanted to do, and your goals become blurry. The voice of God becomes heavy and fearful. I don't know what it is, but when you're in the sin of gluttony, it's like the voice of God becomes kind of like you get blinded. You just can't hear it. You don't know his will, and you just stop wanting it because you start wanting pleasure more. And another thing I've also noticed is that gluttony and laziness and gluttony and distraction, that those two sins, laziness and distraction and gluttony, they are all brothers. They come like thieves in the night. Gluttony likes to fill you up with a bunch of satisfaction, so laziness and distractions can steal all of what you've reaped, all of what you've worked for, and then next thing you know, you're empty. And so now that you're empty, gluttony's sitting here like, oof, hey, I got something for you. It's not any food you need to eat, but I know you kind of want to. Right there. And it just continues to take from you. It subtly fills you up. It being like if I give you this pen, right, this highlighter, and you already have some highlighters. You have like 5 of them. But I give you this highlighter. I'm like, bro, here. And you're like, oh, this one's super cool. It's orange. I don't have an orange one. So it just kind of takes all the other highlighters you had. Next thing you know, you're empty. And the only place you can get a highlighter is going back to the same sin, gluttony. And it's like, oh, I have these bunch of more highlighters. But those are the same highlighters he just took from you. And it becomes a cycle of I'm empty and I'm hungry and I want pleasure. So I eat. Oh, did I read my Bible today? No, I don't need to. I'm already full. Did I do A, B, and C today? No, I don't need to. I'm already satisfied. Why do I need to do that? I already have this satisfaction. That is what gluttony adores. He adores that stuff. Because then you start to grow distant from God, grow distant from your goals, grow distant from your ambitions, and it's all your own doing. All it did was, hey, you want this? And you say yes. But a good way to get rid of this sin and block it out is to be vulnerable about this sin. Be vulnerable, having someone who holds you accountable and just talk to them about it. Write down what this sin is taken from you and ask God to multiply it tenfold. Rebuke this sin, ask God to deliver you from this sin, and fast. Fast for like a good 3 days. A good 3 days, just fast. Only drink water and ask for a spirit of gratefulness upon all the food that you eat upon the Lord. And this spirit will drain you, but God will fill you up. So if you do fall to the sin of gluttony, this is what you do. How do you get back from it, you might ask? This is what you do. So now that you may have fallen to the sin of gluttony again, what you do is you ask God to fill you up. You ask God for energy, because this sin just drains you. You feel full, but now you're sleepy, tired, and drained. It didn't give you no energy. Now you ask God, Lord God, could you please fill me up? I feel drained. Lord God, I've sinned against you, and I satisfied my stomach over my spirit. Lord God, please work in me, Lord, and deliver me from this sin. Deliver me from this action and behavior, Lord God, and I surrender to you. And that's how you kill gluttony right there. Deliverance isn't a one-day thing, but prayer is more than, I don't know. Anyway, deliverance is not a one-day thing, so don't beat yourself up if you fall, but always get back up and have self-control. Ask, I forgot to add, ask for a spirit of self-control. God gave you that spirit of self-control. You are not hungry. You do not need it, bro. You need God. You don't need food.